Okay. A very good afternoon, all of you. It's my immense pleasure to welcome you all who are there in the class. Let me see. Anurag Kumar, Abhishek Bharti, Akash Kumar, Chandri Mondol, Devanshu, Dharmendra Kumar, Kajal is there, Mahima, Manoranjan, Wasim Ansari, Danish, Rahul, Ritik, Sachin, Sakil, Snehasis, and Amisha. Okay. A very good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. I extend my warm welcome to everyone. Now, you have the subject career advancement and skill development in your first semester, and HSMC 101 in your second semester, and HS 301 in your third semester. Okay, and I'm going to take all these subjects. Now, come to career advancement and skill development. This subject is in your syllabus in the first semester. Okay, and as you know that, yes, this subject is important. Why? I'm telling you the reason. Because it's about the development of all the skills, and if you cannot develop your skill, if you cannot enhance your skill, you will not be able to have a good personality, right? That's why skill development is very important, because after finishing your education, you will have to face interviews and all, and we all want to get selected in the interview. And for that we have to prepare ourselves, right? We have to identify, we have to assess ourselves, and we have to, yes, we have to identify our weaknesses, and we have to overcome those weaknesses. We have to prepare ourselves for the interview. We have to give our best in the interview when you will face the interview, right? So it's about the development of all the skills, and in our career advancement and skill development classes we will discuss in detail about each skill. Okay, wait. Sorry. Now, there are four types of skills. Okay, reading skill, writing skill, speaking skill, and listening skill. All these skills are very important. Don't think that speaking is only important, speaking skill is only important, and the other skills are not as important as speaking skill. No, all the skills are important, and you have to give effort to enhance all the skills. Okay, in our skill development classes we will discuss in detail about each skill. Okay, how you can develop your skill, and we will also conduct some practice session so that you can practice whatever you have learned in the classes. Okay, uh, now today is our first class, right? So let's start with something interesting. We all want to have a pleasing personality, isn't it? Yes or no? Yes, 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 right? So we want to have a pleasing personality and positive attitude. Now, how can I get that pleasing personality and positive attitude? We are going to discuss in our today's class. But before starting, I would like to ask you all that ask yourself first. I would like to request all to ask yourself first, do people like to interact with you? Do you get respect from other people? Do people come to you for any kind of suggestion or advices? Ask yourself these questions. Okay, and if the question is yes, that means if people come to you for any kind of suggestion or advice, if people love to interact with you, if you get respect from other people, then you can say that I am a person with having pleasing personality. Okay, if all the answers are yes, and if the answer is no, then you have to think that you don't have a pleasing personality, and you have to identify all the weaknesses, and you have to overcome those weaknesses. You have to develop all the skill. Okay, so you have to identify skill gapping, which quality you are lacking, and you have to give effort to develop those skills which you are lacking. Okay, now let's start. What is personality? Personality is the characteristic patterns of thoughts, feelings, behaviors that make a person unique. And what is attitude? Attitude is the way you react, the way you look at things, and the way you view ideas. Well, we all are unique. I can say you that we all are unique. We all have different qualities. You have to just nourish your qualities, whatever you have, and you have to express yourself. Okay, we all are unique. Never think that no, I can't speak fluently, or no, I am lacking this skill. You all have different qualities. You all are unique. You have to just identify your strength. You have to nourish your qualities, and you have to be more confident. You have to be more expressive. Okay, now, personality. How to create pleasing personality? Here you can see in the screen. Here are some points, and I will explain in detail each point. Now, if you want to have a pleasing personality, a good personality, then what are the required qualities? First is good listener. Okay. Listening is very um, important skill. Listening is very important skill. Why? I'm telling you. Suppose you are interacting with some person, and that person is telling you something, and if you don't listen to that person, how can you respond? You cannot respond well, right? You have to listen at first. If you don't listen, and if you just focus on speaking, if you just continue speaking without listening to others, you cannot interact well, you cannot respond well. So you have to listen at first. You have to be a good listener at first. Listening is very important. If you are a good listener, then you will be able to become a friendly person. If you listen to others, then people will come to you to tell something about their life, or about their difficulties or problems, because you listen to them. You are a good listener, you are a friendly person. So always listen to others. At first, let others speak. Listen to them very carefully, then think how to react. After that, you should react. Okay? So listening is very important. We always focus on speaking. We think that speaking is the most important skill. No, all the other skills are important. If you want to have an all round development, then all the skills should be developed. Okay, you have to just identify the skill gap, which quality you are lacking, and you have to focus on that skill. How you can enhance your skill, how can you develop the skill gap. So listener, good listener, you have to be a good listener. Second point is interest in others. Yes, It's a true fact that people always love to be acknowledged. So take interest in others. That means don't think only about yourself. Think about others also. How, like, what other people like, about their likes and dislikes and all. Suppose you are interacting with a person, or you are discussing with a group of people, and if you don't take interest in others, what they think, what are their opinions, and how they are reacting, if you are not thinking about these things, and if you are only busy with yourself, if you are only busy with expressing your skill, then you are not a person with having pleasing personality. You have to take interest in others also. Whenever you meet someone, always ask their well-being, like how are you, or how's your study going on, or what about your family. So ask about the well-being. Take interest in others. People always love to be acknowledged, and if you take interest in others, again, you will be able to become a friendly person. Okay, you will be able to, if you are a friendly person, then people will, yes, people will like to, come to you, and people would just love to be around you. You will get so many other friends also. So always try to take interest in others. It's a very positive trait. It's a very good quality. Okay, now come to the next point, that is cheerfulness and enthusiasm. Always be cheerful, enthusiastic, which motivates other people to be around you. Yes, nobody likes to be around dull and boring person, isn't it? Oh, people always love to be around those people who are cheerful and enthusiastic, energetic. So you have to be more energetic, you have to be more cheerful and enthusiastic, so that people like to be around you. Next point is helpful and generous. Yes, it's again a very good quality. Helpful. Don't always be self-centered. Be kind, helpful, and generous. Okay, there are so many needy people in our surroundings, so try to do a little bit for them. Try to do a little bit for the needy people. Try to do a little bit for the society. You will feel good within you that, yes, I'm doing something nice to other people. Yes, I'm able to help the needy people. So you will feel good, and you will definitely feel some positivity. So it's very important. Try to help others always, and always be generous and kind to the people. It's a very good quality. Now, next is hold temper. Sorry. Okay. So hold temper. Here, this is a very simple. Yes. Attendance. No need to worry about attendance. I will take the attendance. Don't worry. Uh, Now, hold temper. How you can hold temper? You need to have a control over your temper. That means, um, don't, you have to control your temper. Your temper should not control you. That means never be, too angry. Sometimes, what happen? Uh, we just lose our temper on small things, but you have to remain always calm and composed. You have to remain calm, because if we get angry easily, then you will not be able to converse with other person in a proper manner, right? So um, you have to remain calm always. You have to remain composed always. Always try to remain calm and composed, whatever the situation is. Okay, if you remain calm and composed, it will help you to think positive. You will be able to interact with the people in a proper manner. In the proper manner, you will be able to take decisions, proper decisions, if you remain calm and composed. So always try to hold your temper and remain calm and composed. Next is thanks and gratitude. Be thankful and show your gratitude. Yes, if you get the opportunity to express your gratitude, always express your gratitude. It's a very good quality. Suppose someone is helping you. Okay, so always say thank you. Always express your gratitude. It's a very good quality. Okay, so be thankful and show your gratitude. Now these are the qualities we should have in order to have a pleasing personality. I repeat again, the qualities: good listener, interest in others, cheerfulness and enthusiasm, helpful and generous, cold temper, thanks and gratitude. These are the qualities we should have in order to have a pleasing personality. Now tell me, um, showing your gratitude, that means you are expressing that you are thankful to the person. Suppose someone, I'm telling you the example, like someone is helping you. Okay, then if you say thank you so much, that means you are showing your gratitude. You are thankful to the person for helping you. Clear? What are you saying? Yes, you are right. Okay. now now tell me, do you have any confusion regarding any point? Okay. Now tell me, okay, so you don't have any confusion. Now tell me, do you have any other opinion? That means, do you have any other idea? How can we improve our personality, or what are the required qualities in order to have a pleasing personality? What do you think? All of you, please share your opinion. Class participation is very essential. You have to participate in the class. Just share your views. I'm telling you, I'm not here to judge you. Okay, maybe you are right, maybe you are wrong, but you are trying. Your effort is very, very much important. I always appreciate the effort that you are trying, at least. It's very important. You have to try. Yes, Anant. Okay, very good. Very good. That means helpful nature. Yes. Mm. Okay. Very good, Anant. Thank you so much for sharing your view. Anyone else? Please share your views. Yes, Mahima, you are audible. Say. Yes, Mahima. Very good. Positive attitude. We are now going to discuss, yes, about positive attitude in detail. And if you want to have a pleasing personality, then obviously you should have positive thinking. You should have positive attitude. You know, if you are a positive person, then everything will be good. You will feel the power of positivity around you if you have positive thinking, if you can think positively. It's very important. Any other opinion? Please share. Yes, Mahima. Always speak politely. Always speak politely, whatever the situation. Maybe someone is complaining about something. In that situation, also, you have to speak very politely. You have to manage the situation. Hmm. Yes, right. You have to be always kind, and you should always help to the needy people. Yes, it's very important. Very good. That's why, I am telling you all the participants here to share your views, because we all have, different thinking perspectives. We all think differently. So you all are able to, give some different ideas. How can we improve our personality? Your opinion are, valuable to me. I always appreciate your opinion. So please keep sharing your views. Please share your opinion. Yes, Anant, you are right. Always respect others. If you give respect, yes, if you give respect, then you will be respected by others. So always respect others and be flexible always. you know don't be rigid. Like, suppose you are expressing your views and you disagree with some other person. Don't humiliate that person. Try to, if the other person is logical, if the other person have strong points, then never hesitate to accept their views also. So be flexible. Obviously you have to respect your views, but at the same time respect the views of others if they are logical. Okay, so always um, respect others. You will be respected by others. It's very good quality. Any other opinion? Please share. Be sincere. Yes, always be sincere. Any other opinion? Sense of humor. Yes, it's very good quality. Sometime we need it. We need that quality. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Mahima, you are right. Okay. Um, Now see, the benefits of positive attitude. You now know what is attitude. Attitude is the way you react, the way you look at things, and the way you view ideas. Now, what are the benefits of positive attitude? First is help achieving goal and attain success. Yes, if you are a positive person, then it will help you to achieve your goal, because you can think positively. And if you can think positively, it will help you to achieve success very easily. So always think positive. Suppose you come across some difficulties, you are facing difficulties. So difficulties or problems maybe. So never think about the problems. Problems are very common. You have to face problems in your life. You have to face ups and downs in your life. Now you have to think about the solutions, not about the problems. Always think about the solutions. How can you solve the problem? Problems are very common. We all have problems in our life, but you have to overcome the problems. You have to think about the solutions. And if you can think positively, if you have positive attitude, then you will be able to achieve your goal very easily. Okay, so always try to have positive attitude. Try to think positively. More happiness and more energy. Yes, if you are a positive person, then um, you will be a more happier person and more energetic person. You will, if you are a positive person, if you can think positively, you will feel positivity all around, and as a result, you will be more energetic. If we always think negative, if we always think about the problems and all, you will be what can I say? Yes, you will be uh, a sad person or monotonous person. You will not be energetic at all. You will not be able to become a happy person. So always think about um, the solutions. Don't think about the problems. Always try to be energetic. And um, if you are a positive person, you will be a more happy person. And if you are a happy person, then you will be able to make others happy, right? So at first try to become a happy person, then you will be able to make others happy, right? So it's very important. And at the same time, if you are a positive person, you will be able to inspire and motivate yourself and others. Yes, inspiring or motivating, it's a very good quality. If you are a team leader, then you have to inspire your team members. You have to motivate all the team members, right? So, inspiring and motivating, you should have these qualities. You should motivate others, you should inspire others. Suppose someone is getting depressed, okay? So, you should inspire that person, you should motivate that person. And it's a very good quality, as I have told you. If you are a team leader, then you should have these qualities: decision making quality, motivating others, or the power of coordination. So these are very important qualities you should have if you are a team leader. Now, if you are a positive person, then you will be able to surmount all the difficulties very easily. I have told you earlier that you have to face difficulties. Difficulties are very common. We all have difficulties, we all have problems, but you have to overcome the difficulties. And if you can think positively, you'll be able to surmount those difficulties very easily. So it's very important. Now, how to get positive attitude? We have discussed about the benefits of positive attitude. What are the benefits we can get if we are a positive person? Now, how to get positive attitude? How can we become a positive person? First is be open and flexible and try to respect the views of others. Yes. Or be open means be expressive. You know, always express yourself. Um, as I have told you, we all have different qualities. You have to just identify your strength and you have to just nourish your qualities. Okay, so whenever you are, suppose you are discussing with a group of people, you have to be expressive enough, you have to be confident enough. So be open always. Present yourself, whatever you think. Present yourself, whatever you think, just express yourself. we all have different opinion. You have to express your opinion. You have to um, tell your views confidently and be flexible. That means flexible. We already discussed. Like flexibility is yes, flexibility is when you are able to accept the views of others if they are logical. Maybe there is a dispute. Suppose there is a dispute between you and the other person. Okay, you have um, different views, and the other person with whom um, you are interacting, that person that person is having different views. Okay, and there is a dispute between you and that person. Now if you are flexible enough, then you should be ready. Sorry, you should be yes, you should accept the views of that person if that person is logical, if that person is having strong points. Then don't hesitate to accept the views of other person also. It's not that you are always right. Maybe the other person is right. So you should be flexible enough to accept the views of others also. Always listen to others, what the other person wants to say. Okay? If they are right, if they have, if they are logical, if they have strong points, then accept the views. Always show respect to the views of others. We all are unique. Don't think always that no, I am right, I am right. Always listen to others also, what they want to say. Okay? And respect views of others, we already discussed. Now, next is be balanced and don't go into too much of extremes. Yes, try to be a balanced person. Okay, too much of anything is bad. So, never go into too much of extremes. Never be, too angry. If we get angry easily, then you will not be able to take proper decisions. You have to always remain calm. Okay, so try to be a balanced person. Next is remove the word impossible and keep faith in yourself. Yes, it's very important. Always keep faith in yourself. That means always think that I can do it. Okay, you have to be confident enough. You have to identify your strength at first. I'm telling you, it's very important. Assess yourself. Self assessment is very important. You should be aware about your strength and weaknesses. We all have some different strengths, we all have some different weaknesses. So you have to be conscious about that. You have to be aware about your strengths and weaknesses, whatever you have. And you have to um, overcome your weaknesses. You have to you should think about how to uh, overcome your weaknesses and how to nourish your strengths. Okay, now you have to be confident enough whenever, suppose you are giving a presentation. Okay, let me give you an example. Suppose you are giving a presentation, then while giving presentation, many of us get nervous. Nervousness is very natural. Now you should keep faith in yourself that you can give the presentation in a proper manner. If you have the faith in yourself, if you are confident enough, then you will be able to give the presentation in the proper manner because you have faith in yourself. And if you get nervous, if you always think that no, I can't give the presentation, if you are not confident, then you will never be able to give the presentation in the proper manner or in a confident way. So at first, the most important thing is you have to keep faith in yourself. Okay, and you have to remove the word impossible from your life. Everything is possible, just you have to give effort. Okay, and you have to be confident enough. You should keep faith in yourself. You have to identify your strength. Clear? Now next is Okay. Now, next is never give up and have winning attitude. You should always have winning attitude. Always think positively. Never think negatively. Always, if you think positive, then it will help you to achieve your goal very easily. If you have winning attitude, it's a part of positive thinking. If you are a positive person, then you will have winning attitude, right? And the negative person never have winning attitude. They always think about the problems and all. They are getting depressed very easily. They're always thinking about the problems, not about the solutions. And if you are a positive person, then you will definitely have winning attitude, and it will help you to achieve success very faster, very easily. You will be able to achieve your goal. So winning attitude, we all have that winning attitude. Okay, that yes, I can do it, I can achieve my goal. Always think about this. That means keeping faith in yourself that yes, I can do it. Next is self change. Changes in behavior, attitude, and thinking. Here, self change. Here, I want to say like self assessment is very important. Assess yourself. Okay, that means what are the qualities you are lacking? How can you improve yourself? How can you develop all the skills? How can you have all round development? Okay, so you have to identify the skill gaps and you have to enhance your skill assess, and it is possible through self assessment. And when you assess yourself, you will be identify what are the things you should change. That means, suppose behavioral changes. What are the behavioral qualities you should change? You can assess yourself, and you will be definitely able to identify. Now attitude. What are the changes required regarding attitude? What are the changes required regarding thinking? Okay, assess yourself. You will be able to identify